What is up, people? How's it going? My name is Alice and welcome back to another drama versus editor. You actually can't see my hands when I did that. That was stupid. This week we're shaking it up. Yeah, we're shaking it up, and that's because for my third edition to drummer versus editor, I have changed up the challenge because drummer versus editor is not just purposely playing bad. If I did that every week, it'd get a bit boring. We've been brainstorming other ideas, but not gonna lie, it's actually rather difficult to know challenge-wise because there's only so much you can do. So here's my question to you guys before I get into the video. Have you got any ideas? Have you got any challenge ideas that you'd either want to see or think would be like a good idea for me and him to do? Anyways, so today's video, if you haven't read the title or you're a bit confused, we are reversing the roles. I mentioned on Dramatic's interview we did together, backbeat interview, right? Lovely picture here, hopefully. If not, it is on a playlist on my channel called Featured On, because I'm smart like that. Basically, reversing the roles regarding the editing wise, so mixing and video editing, so audio editing and video editing, that roles. So I filmed a video. I'm going to take a segment of said video. He's got to mix it, and although he's mixed stuff before, right, the challenge is it's on a completely different device. He has a PC and I use a Mac for my audio, and it's also on a software that he hasn't used before, and he's got to learn how to navigate using a MacBook, which is funny because he despises them for some reason. Like, chill out, bro. And I have to use his video software, in which he has shown me how to use it like twice, and I'm really silly. I remember being like, okay, so in the top left corner, and I went right. So I'm going to be annoying. And since I record using MIDI on my kit, I can move the notes around. I can mix them up. I can like really annoy him. And so I'm going to purposely mishap one, and he's got to find out where it is. I'm not going to tell him where it is. He's got to listen, and he's got to find it, and he's got to fix it. Also, I'm going to make sure nothing is snapped to the beat, and I've probably like made a mistake somewhere. My latency isn't very good. It's like nanoseconds out, which is expected because it's got to go from the kit, like the module of the kit, into my MacBook, and that's slow as it is. I actually don't know if there's anything else I'm supposed to say. I haven't given out the what song it is. Okay, cut out all that bit. And so today's song is Someday by Nickelback. Why did I choose this? Firstly, because I just needed a video and already had this one recorded. But we'll pretend that's what this is. Secondly, it's because me and him have both been in, I suppose you could call it a Nickelback phase. And not gonna lie, I've listened to Someday a good handful of times, and I was like, I'm gonna cover the song. Screw you. And so yeah.
Hey guys, so after a bit of discussion with Alice, we had that much footage of us two being idiots while editing that we've decided to do it as a two-parter. So we're going to start this week with, and then next week we'll go over my editing, which is funnier. Actually, I don't know. I was kind of stupid. But anyway, so we're going to be doing a two-parter, drummer versus editor.
Without further ado, into the video. Oh yeah. Okay, so I've got my MacBook screen recording right now, and we're gonna get into it. So you see, I've got my editor track. These are my my takes for the full production that will come the week afterwards, per usual. He's lucky in the sense of I'd already beats mapped it, so as you can see at the top here, it's tracking the tempo. So luckily for him, if he ever wants to be really lazy and snap everything to the beat, it will work. Going into the MIDI, for whatever reason, my the Logic doesn't seem to want to recognise that these are hi-hats. It recognises as just a completely different input. no matter how many times I change it as well. I think I must not be saving it. So if anyone knows how to do that, because I'm too lazy to search that myself, I just drag it up. But he doesn't know that, so good luck to him. I hope he realises, if not, I'll have a hi-hatless verse. Don't think there's anything. There's a weird ghost note here. I bumped up my sensitivity of my snare drum before recording this because something else I've been recording. Actually, a couple something else's I've been recording. The snare drums are really quiet, and it's like, this is a rock song. You need the snare drum to be heard. And I was like, why are pretty much all the snare drums quiet? I think I must have knocked the module or something. And the sensitivity of the snare was like lower. Also, the crashes do the same thing. This one here is the left crash. Let's try. And this one here is the right crash. It for some reason it thinks it's a ride. I'm not too sure. If don't know, maybe it registers like the size of it. Maybe it thinks it's like a larger symbol sort of thing. That it's not supposed to exist. And that's why I'm keeping the that's why I've left the original track in here, so he can listen and hear what it's doing. So he has to use his ears. Hi-hats, for some reason these didn't come out very loud. And some rim shots. Sometimes I accidentally do rim shots. It's the downside of an E-kit. Sometimes it registers them as rim shots when I don't even intend to play rim shots. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just really bad at hitting the snare drum. Anyway, so it's up to him if he wants to keep them as rim shots or not. Sometimes when I think it's because I accented these notes. And when I accent them, they don't measure the dynamics properly, and the drum's like, oh my god, that's a rim shot. That was not a rim shot. That was just me hitting the snares slightly harder, louder. Yes, these are all hi-hats. I assume these are also hi-hats. This might be the open hi-hat. I don't know why these are here. Actually, that might be the open. Yeah, I think these are the yeah, they are. These are the open hi-hats. These are the closed hi-hats. These are, I don't know, good. Oh, maybe I must have not hit the, that's odd. That's actually really odd. I either didn't close my hi-hat properly, for whatever stupid reason, or it's just picked up it as an open as well as a closed. Because there's the closed, there's the open, and they're essentially almost in line with each other. So, yeah, these notes shouldn't exist. I'm hoping there's no mistakes. They're pretty in line. Those are hi-hats. Oh yeah. Oh, look, I can actually play. Look at this. Oh, actually, look at me go. I'm saying this like as if I'm usually that awful. I'm not usually that awful. There's a fill. Might need to make sure all that's in time, although it's actually not got that hard of a time. These are the open hi-hats. He's going to have to learn to distinguish between open and closed. Obviously the crushes. I think everything else is fine. Yeah. So that's the track. It's just the first verse and the first chorus. Obviously these are my takes. There's no mixing in it. Absolutely nothing. All he's got is the usual thing I use. So he doesn't actually have to mix things separately. They all have separate ones and they're all already sort of mixed for me. So that's nice. So it's just things like EQ and stuff. Oh! Remember how I said I was going to make a mishap for him? I didn't do that, did I? Whoops. I'm on the wrong track. What mishap should I do, guys? I think I'm going to do it in the middle. If I did it on this fill, that'd be really obvious. So, like, I'm going to move a bass drum. Let's move this one here to the E. It's really subtle. Actually, I won't make it that subtle. I'll make it so you can see it's not in the line properly. There we go. Now it's a 30-second note. Cool. That's my mishapping done. Okay, and moving on, let's go.